it's your buddy Mikerowchip here playing Railroader.
Mikerowchip Railways.
And this is episode... It is episode 12, right? I think so. Does it look like episode 12? I don't know. I'm searching on my other computer, on my other screen, I should say, right now. This is episode... This is unprofessional. It is episode 12. Okay. All right. So what we were doing back in episode 11 is we just got finished dropping off these Ella House things over here, I think. And now what we got to do is, because our switch list, as you can see up here, is empty. So we're going to put this one back in Whittier, engine number 2, and then we're going to do the evening passenger run. Okay. So let's go here. Yeah. Go up into here like this, and then go like this. And then we're going to be running backwards. So we're going to put that on, the headlight on there. And then we're going to do this. Yeah. Okay, and then we're going to back up. Yeah, let's take that off, sure. And then we're going to make this 25. There we go. No. Put that back on. We're going to make it reverse 25. Here we go. Okay. Let's head on back towards Whittier. And I'll keep this on green. We're going to pass the passenger station here, so you want to keep the bell on. You know, just to warn people. We're coming by, morons. Please ride my train. Alrighty. There we go. Now give me some juice. There we go. Now, we're going to have to fill it up again. I'm going to do it when it hits half. And it looks like it's right on half. So it's got to be less than half. So we'll see what it looks like when we get it back, all the way back to the station. Speed limit here is 35. We'll just lay off it right there like that. There we go. It's good to be back in railroading once again. Both in general and in the actual game of Railroader. Of course, I said railroading. Alrighty. Down around the corner we go here. Now, it's 30 right around here, but I think it's... Oh, yeah, it slows down in time. Slows down in time. We're just going to go. 29 is fine. 28's not. We're going to add some speed here. There we go. Add a little more. That flange friction is slowing us down. There you go. Try that on for size. And then it goes back up to 35. Full speed ahead is what that means. Alrighty. Now, what day are we on here? I don't even know. Day 2. Only on day 2? Alright. Thought we were further along than that, but I guess not. It's not real far to get to Whittier. But we're going to blow right through Whittier, and we are going to head off to the Whittier interchange is basically where we're going. It's going too slow again now. Come on. Come on, people. Lay on that throttle just a little bit. You got to play with it up. You got to play with it down. Here we go. Right around the corner. I think this is it coming up here now. This is it coming up here now. Now we're going to have to slow down because I don't know whether it's in... okay, it's in reverse, so that's good. We're going way too fast to hit this thing going that way. Well, actually, I don't know. I mean, normally I try to keep it down to 15 when I hit this turnout here. There we go. Now I take it back up to 25. But I never hit it doing 36 miles an hour, so I don't know. Will it derail? I don't think so. And this is only day 2 of our railroad. We've never derailed yet, which a day and a half. Not much of an accomplishment, and yet an accomplishment nonetheless. It's a small accomplishment. All right. Around the corner we go. There's our passenger train ready for its run. That's what we're going to do next. Out to Ella and back. That's the only things we have opened up right now. All right, that's normal. That's good. There we go. Beautiful. Now on to the Whittier interchange, which is right around the corner to the left there. I say those kind of things for people who don't play this game. If you play this game and you're like, yes, we all know it's right around the corner. Okay, take it easy. We're all friends here. All right, now we can crank it back up to 25. Let's take a look here. Yeah, we're a little low on water. It looks like water's a little bit past the halfway point, so we'll just refill. Why not? So we're headed off now to the coaling/water towers, which are conveniently right next to one another. Somebody was thinking when they designed that, weren't they? I never noticed the river split off like that. Oh, no. Yeah, I did, because that's the pond for the sawmill right there. I take that. I never noticed back. We're still unloading our cars here at the Whittier sawmill. So let's back down to 15 yard speed. Let's go over this one right here. Nicely done. And I feel like we've hit every tree in the forest on the way over here. Yeah, I'm going to definitely say now that water is past the halfway point. Tower's up here on the left. We only got $2,400 in the bank. Hopefully we don't need to buy anything. Yep, these are all normal as they should be. This one back here should be normal as well. Can't see it yet. Oh, yep, it is. Alrighty then. Slow it down here just a little bit, We can do coal first. I think that's what's going to reach first. All right, so let's go down here. Try to line this up for coal. If you fill one, you might as well fill both. That's kind of how I look at it. Oh, boy. And if you hit the brake too hard, you might as well look like you don't know what you're doing, you know? And if you don't like the fact that I don't know what I'm doing, well, this just may not be the channel for you. I worked that in there. It's just genius. All right. Jump on up here. Crawl up the coal. There you go. Lower it. There it is. Okay, coming out of our thing here. I think it's got a lot of coal left in it. It's almost completely full. We're not lined up for the... Yeah, I don't know. The water spout's a bit too far away to get both done at the same time. Whoever designed this was not thinking. It evens out because earlier I said they were. Then I said they're not. So it's like it's neutral now. There we go. Almost there. We'll hold 6 tons. 5.96. 6 tons. Yes, it does. Swing that back up. Go back into this camera. Line it up with this right here. And now back up. This one's always a harder one to do. It's close. Yeah, we're gonna have to live with that. All right, let's open up the water tank here. Swing this around. Hey, Mr. Water. How you doing? There we go. Fill this back up, and then we'll be ready for our evening run. Although it's not the evening. Our evening run doesn't start till, what, 1805? Military time? Let's see. 1805, military time. Time. All right. Have this fill up. There's 4,000 gallons, or be something weird in it. Maybe it is going to be 4,000. And now I'm thinking it is going to be 4,000. Here. 2 nice even numbers. Beautiful. And we'll swing this back up and out of the way. All right. So now let's do this here. This here. Go to our passenger train. Control T. Here we are at the passenger train. Everything looks copacetic. The doors are open on all of them. I don't know. Let's take a look. Nope. Let's open up the doors so people can get on. Of course, we're not going to start boarding for about another 6 hours. But you can never be prepared too soon. All right. So now what we want to do is we got to pass time. So 1805, we can wait 6 hours, right? Yeah. There we go. Then we can wait 15 minutes. Then we can wait 15 minutes. Then we can wait 5 more minutes. Then we can wait 5 more minutes. Yeah, 1802. Okay. I wasn't sure about that last one. All right, I'll bring these up now. Inspect. Passenger. We're going to Ella. Copy that to both. People are getting on board. All righty. This is just really, really nice. Okay, so we're going to leave in 2 minutes. I'm going to put you guys on pause until that 2 minutes passes. Okay, as you can see in the upper right-hand corner, we're at 1805. Let's prepare to roll out. I started opening and closing the doors on these cars now so passengers can get in and out. I know you don't have to do that, but again, it's one of those neat little things that you get to do. Make you feel like you're actually running a real railroad. It's called immersion, people. Look it up. All right, I'm going to come over here. We're going to turn off this. Oh, I just turned that back on, didn't I? Oh, it's on this one, isn't it? Open the doors again. Come on up here. There we go. Normally, I don't do it that way. At least I don't think. I don't know. What do I normally do? I don't know. Is the headlight on? I don't know. We can check from up here, though, right now. Okay. It is. The headlight is on. We are ready to roll. We're going to be about a minute late rolling out of here, but I'm thinking that's okay. Okay. 25. Here we go. Here we go, folks. Costs $1. Is that a lot of money? I don't know. Today it's not, but I mean, was it a lot of money back then? Charge you $1 to get to work? That's what I'm imagining. Most of these people are going back and forth to work. That's why I leave at 8 a.m. and at 6. 8 because most people have to be in work by 9. And then 6 at night because most people get off at 5. Give them an hour to get here. Hang out. Get some snacks from the vending machine. So if you ride the train back and forth to work every day, it's going to be $2. And what do you make it work every day? What? For a full day's work back then? $2.85? This really eats into it, doesn't it? That's sad. Way back when I used to work at McDonald's, I was making $3.35 an hour. Yes, I was. In high school. Wasn't a lot of money. Well, back then it was a bit more money, but still not a lot in the overall scheme of things. All right, so we're on our way back to Ella now. And when we get close, I'll bring you guys back. Here comes Ella. Here she blows. All right. There's our whistle post. Give it a go. Backing off here. So I can get a bird's eye view of us pulling in. So I can try to stop 2 passenger cars where they meet right in the middle of the station or near the middle. What am I doing? Gosh darn it. Oh. I grabbed onto the wrong thing. Gosh darn it. All that talk I was doing. Okay, hold on, folks. We're going to back up a little bit here. I grabbed onto the reverser thinking it was the independent brake. All right, let's do it right this time. There we go. There we go. There we go. Now we got it. Okay. You mo. All right, so here we go. Jump on out. We'll open up the gates. I'm sure they've already started departing, but we'll do it anyway. We had about a little over 50 passengers, and we got room for 120. Yes, we do. All righty. They're at 84%. Actually, I don't check the oil or anything till the morning run. Make sure they're all oiled up. So we should make what? $51, I'm thinking. Here comes. $51, I'm thinking. All right, so let's grab onto here now. And forward we go. All righty. Got that level crossing coming up here. I just want to get just far enough to give us clearance to do a runaround. There we go. And that should be good about right there, methinks. All right. Okay, yeah. Now we're going to come over here. And we're going to say, put the brake on this one. Nice. Now we're going to run over here. And we're going to say close the angle cock. We're going to close this one because when we're going the other direction, it's got to be closed. So we'll bottle it for right now. Then we'll do that. Yeah. Come on in here. Zoom in just a little bit. There we go. And we'll continue forward. Here we go. All right, so I'm going to complete this runaround, line it up at the station, and when we are ready to head back at 1826 is when we're supposed to leave the station at, I'll bring you guys back and we'll do the return run. $18.26. There it is. All right, let's close this up. Run back up here. Close this up. Close this up. And close this. Very nice. Get inside. Zoom in just a little bit here. There we go. Oh, here we go. Release the independent brake. And we're on our way back. Oh, yeah, but... Alrighty. We're going to get up to cruising speed, which is 35 miles an hour. Then we'll pull up to Whittier Station. Ah, Jesus. Okay, wait. You know what I forgot to do? Stop. Please stop. I forgot to mark the passenger wagons. Gosh darn it. All right. Is there anybody waiting back there? Oh, man. I really did not do this on purpose. I've done this passenger run so many times that I'm getting sloppy. That's what it is. I'm getting sloppy. All right, we'll come back in now. Yeah, you gotta tell the passengers where they're going, otherwise they won't get on. Here we come again. All right. Well, now at least I'll have a chance to try to do this right now. Messed up the first time. Let's see if I can't get it right this time. There we go. Yeah, I got it right this time. All right. So now we're going to jump back off. We're going to open the gates again. And we're going to set these for... Come on. There we go. Set them for Whittier. Yeah. See, the passengers got to get on. Yeah. We'll open up this one. We'll open up this one. And we'll open up this one. Okay. Let's wait till they all get on this time. I mean, why not, right? There's no sense in running a passenger train if you aren't going to let the passengers get on. There we go. Now it's ready to go. And we are running it's only going to be about 3 minutes late. That's not bad, right? Nah. Here we go. Close that door. Okay. If at first you don't succeed, then fire the engineer and get one that knows what he's doing. But I'm the only one here, so there's no sense in firing me because otherwise the train just won't move at all. All right, let's try this again. I played this game, outside of recording, and I've never done that before. I've never pulled away from the station forgetting to let the passengers out. It's always something new. All right, there we go. Now we'll get up to cruising speed. Yeah, we're about 3 minutes late, so that's not horrible. Probably in real life, it's nothing, right? 3 minutes, who cares? All right, let's crank it and get some speed up here. Get us up to 35. Here we go. All right, so I'll put you guys back on pause again until we get to Whittier. And here is Whittier, I should say. Whittier Station. All right, let's start slowing down now. Grab onto the right thing here. The independent brake, not the reverser. All right, ease it on. Ease it on in. There you go. Buy Ute fuel. Nice run. Except for the first part. All right, so we're going to come out here now. We are going to open the doors. There we go. Let everybody off. Wonderful. And then we're going to come up here and we're going to put this one into apply. There we go. All righty. Everybody off? Yep. No, not yet. Okay. Now, what's the cold water situation on this one? Let's take a close look. I think it's going to be okay, isn't it? Yeah, the coal's still above half. Water's way above half. So we aren't going to refill this one. We're going to make 40-something bucks on this. 44. 43. Oh, I was off by $1. Okay, so we are going to run this one around. And then when we're done running it around, we're going to do some work on our railroad, some decisions on our railroad. So I'll put you guys on pause until I complete that exercise. And here we are completing that runaround. All right, slow it down here just a little bit. There we go. Ease it in. I don't know why that makes me laugh all of a sudden. Ease it in. Okay, there we go. Bam. Got it. Then we're going to jump out this side. And we're going to come over here, do some glad handing. Rotate these angle cocks. We're going to put the independent brake on right now. Then we're going to release this brake. Then we got to come down here, angle cock this back open. Come on. There we go. Oh, boy. Come on. Is it open now? Oh, it's still 8% open. Oh, why is this thing being a jerk? There we go. Got it now. Okay, now it's open. This one is open. Okay, very good. All righty. Didn't I? Oh, yeah, I did. Okay. I cranked it off. And then I got to come over here. I'm going to crank this on so I can put the independent brake down to nothing. And tomorrow we're going to be going back forward again. Okay. So that ends day 2. How about that, huh? Now we're going to come over here and do some important bitsness. There's nobody waiting. That's good. And that is right up here now. Okay. Now, so we're 110%. That's nice. We can go up to tier 3, although I noticed that you can go higher than that. Anyway, now here's something that the equipment, right? So I want to see, like this is at 98%. Anything lower than 90%, I think, should be repaired, right? I don't know if that's true or not, but that's what I'm thinking. Problem is I got to click on every one of these all the way down, right? Now, these are all going to be either 100 or 99 because I just bought them. Is there a quicker way? Do people complain about this? That isn't there a way I can have a list of everything and it'll tell me what their condition is instead of me having to click on each one? I don't know. Okay, so that's all fine. Mm-hmm. And what we're going to do is this. Now we're going to go back to locations. Now, before I was doing one at a time, but I think we're going to pick that up a little bit. What we're going to do is we're going to crank everything we can. All right. So we're going to go over here and we're going to say, we can't do anything there. Can't do anything there. Heating oil. Okay, I can't crank that. Stencil. Nope, can't crank that. The sawmill. Nope. Farm Supply has no contract. Really? They'll let us go all the way to 3 in one jump? I didn't know it would do that. Yeah, let's crank it all the way. And then there's that. All right. Hopefully that doesn't swamp me. It can't, though. It's just Farm Supply, right? Can't swamp me that much. All right. So now the milestone, the first one is we got to do the bridge. Now, do we want to do this as well? Crank it and do these phases at the same time? Kind of scared because this is going to cost $750. We may need that money for something else. So, yeah. So, you know what I think I'm going to do is this. If I go here and I can't crank anything on here, then it's time to do a milestone. If I can crank anything on here, then it's not time to do a milestone. That's how I'm going to do it. All right. So now what we got to do is head to tomorrow. So let's wait until 8 a.m. Go to sleep. Ooh, it got dark. It's scary. There we go. We went up some money there because of our logging business. All right. Now we got to leave at 8:05. So what we're going to do is we're going to do this. I'm going to tell them, hey, we're going to Ella Station, everybody. Everybody who wants to go with us, now's the time. Okay, yep, they're piling on. All righty. And as they're piling on now, this is where I like to check the oil here, right? No. That's 83. That's 83. 94. I think both of them are the same on, 94. Those are fine. On day 3 here, these are 78. Seems like that's kind of low for this early on. And 80. Now, why are these 78 and these 80? I suppose, oil's not going to be the same, even though they're always together. I suppose so. All right. So we just did this run, of course, the previous evening. So to avoid repetition, we're going to do this much faster. And what do I mean by that? Well, for example, here we are leaving Whittier Station. And here we are arriving at Ella Station. Now we're leaving Ella. And arriving in Whittier. Bonus, I even did the runaround. How's about that? Okay, so now we got to get our freight operations running, and we're going to bring up the map so we can fly on out to Ella. Now, I'm thinking there'll be at least one out there, right? Because we started the Ella Farm Supply loading. There you go. Drop me down here. Huh? Oh, okay. I was on the wrong character. There we go. I was on the wrong camera, I should say. There we go. Okay, this is the character I wanted to be on. Not the number 2. All right. Yep, we got 1. And it is to Ella House. Not to the farm repair? Do we got something over there right now? No. What? Okay, well, whatever. So do we got that on there? Let's check it. Yes, it's on there. Okay, so let's go back to the map. Run us back over here to Whittier. Control T this. There we go. Come on. There we are. Run around the front side of the station. What do we got here? We got 21 active. And we're going to take them all. Gimme. Here we go. All the way down to the bottom. Pizzow. Shouldn't there be like a select all on there? Or maybe because later on when you get into it, it's really not useful anymore. I don't know. Okay, so let's see what we got. There we go. We got our switch list ready to go. Now let's go to our switcher engine. Our freight engine. Our local freight engine. There we go. That's what I wanted to say. Control T. There we are. Okay. So the first things first, we're going to have to do, well, there's the Whittier sawmill, but there's actually, doesn't it do, I thought it put the Connolly things on there. Oh, yeah, it does. Here they are. They have to go to the Connolly, okay, to the L1s and the L2s, because we got to run 8, right? Is that where we're at right now? Let's take a look. Sawmill. Yeah, 8 cars a day. Okay. Let's go get our skeleton cars. Here we go. And I left this on all night. How much did that affect us? Nothing. Now, see, somebody told me that if you leave the independent brake on, that it uses up water. Now, look, the water was not used at all. Are they lying to me? The coal, no, everything's still full. Or maybe they switched something? I don't know. I don't know. Let's go get our skeleton cars at the Whittier sawmill. There we go. We might as well follow the engine instead of trying to do everything from way back here. That'd be kind of silly, wouldn't it? Yeah, it really would. Okay. Hopefully, I mean, I should have, right? The ones that are on the far end, the skeletal cars that are on the far end should be the L1s. The loading area 1 for Connolly Creek. Here we go. Jump on out. Check this out. Oh, we should also check to see if this one needs to be oiled. 77, probably not, but 78. Okay. We're good. Here we come. Going into here. This one still needs to be filled. This one's ready to go. Yep. That one's ready to go. That wood chipper right there I'm talking. That wood chip gondola. It's not a wood chipper. It doesn't actually chip the wood. It just transports the wood that has already been chipped. See? That's how that works. All right, so let's slow down here just a little bit. Come on. Got it. I'll see, are they set up the way I think they are? Yeah, they are. Okay. All right, so let's go down here now. And we're going to say glad hand it. Boom. Do this. Let's put the independent brake on because we're about to release the hand brake. It's not over on this side. It's over on this side. And on the other side. It's on the other side, on the other side. Release it. There we go. And it's still not right. Did I forget to open this one? Oh, yeah. I forgot to open this one. There we go. Get the pumps working there. Nice. Okay. Let's reverse on out of here now. No roll. Didn't roll at all. Thought it might, but I thought wrong. All right, might as well turn off the headlight. It's not going to help us. There we go. The old logging run. We have to slow down so I can jump out here. We get to this switch. $5 mph ought to do. Out we go. Oh, I almost impaled myself on it. Easy now. All right. Here we go. 10 mph seems to be a good speed. Now, I'm going to check these as well. For oiling on all these hot boxes, or the boxes, I should say, the bearings of they're not hot boxes right now, which is what we're trying to avoid, actually. But we got to check, make sure they're oiled, and we'll do that not now, because otherwise I got to walk all the way to the end of them, all the way back, and I found a simpler way to do it. You check the ones that are loaded with logs at the top. I'll show you. Well, actually, we're going to put this at about 50, don't we? Yeah, we do. No. I don't know. There we go. Forward hoe. Yeah. 50% seems to work good on this, so it's like half torque, half speed. When you're hauling this stuff up the hill, that seems to work the best. If you think you got a better setting, you let me know in the comments below. Alrighty. We're gonna slow it down to 5. We're gonna do a flying mount here. That's what I call it. Should probably call it a rolling mount. A little bit more. There we go. And up we go. Woo-hoo-hoo. Some fancy railroad. Now we're gonna go. Yep. Do this. There we are. And then you hit number 9, and pow, you're right where you want to be. Get us up to 15 mile an hour. We're going to get up to the track that leads us up to Connolly Creek. And we're going to have to stop. And then we're going to have to walk. There's no other way I can think to do this. You're going to have to walk. I mean, I suppose we could go up to it, drop me off, back the train back up, and then throw the switch. Yeah, I could do it that way, but that seems instead of me getting a little exercise, it seems like we're wasting a lot of coal and water to pull the train all the way up to the switch, let me out, pull the train back, throw the switch, and then pull the train back up again. Too many moves. All right, there's the switch we want to throw. I can see it. It should be in reverse, but right now it's in normal. Target is green, therefore it's normal. Alrighty. Now we got to jump out and do some running. There we go. Throw this switch into reverse. There it is. Tell Smiling Jimmy to fire it up. Make sure this goes the right way. Visually confirm it. Look at that. It's going the right way. It is visually confirmed. We're going to do another rolling mount. Here it comes. Now, yesterday, at one point, I said we had 2,400. Look at our money now. Yeah, it's 39. We made quite a bit of money on those logs, didn't we? It's awesome. Level crossing. There we go. All right, so we are headed to, you can see here, Connolly Creek Loading Area 1. That's where we're headed to. When we get there, I'll bring you all back. And we approach Loading Area 1. Now, this should be in reverse. It is. Now, this far one, well, the second one's going to be normal. The far one, I can't remember what I left it on. Either way, it's not going to make a difference. Whether I drop the empties first or pick up the loads first or whatever's going to happen, it's not going to make that big of a difference. It's going to be the same amount of moves either way. All right, what is it? It is reversed. Okay, so we're going to reverse them, shove them onto this side track. Oh, I still got the bell on. Shove them onto the side track first, which is fine. Should be 4 of them. The other 4. Oh, okay. Oh. Woo! That's actually perfect. All right, let's jump on out here. Here we go. Do a little whoops. Slam my chest into the... Okay. Here we go. There we are. Yes, perfect. Okay, except now I'm back on the wrong side again because I got to put this handbrake on. There we go. Hope I'm wearing gloves. Okay, that was dumb. Close that. There we go. All right, let's put it in reverse now. Maximum torquage, so we'll put it all the way up to 100, although we don't really need maximum torquage, but we don't need speed, so let's just torque it. You know what I'm torquing about. Yeah. All right, stop it right there. Okay, now we're going to pick up the logs, the loaded skeletal cars. Forward ho. Nicely done. Smiling Jimmy's doing a good job driving the engine. All right, then we're going to glad hand this. We're going to open this back up. Open this back up. Oh, it was being difficult. And then where's the handbrake on this one? It's on the other side. All righty. There we go. And we're going to back this one back down. Pull these loads out. And then we'll shove these empties in. We'll be ready to move to loading area 2. It's just that easy. There we go. A lot of flange squeal right now, I'm noticing. So much that I even glanced down to see if maybe the Independent was on or something. It's not. There we go. Stop that there. Now back forward. Here he comes. There we go. All right. I'm on the wrong side again. No matter what side I'm on, it's always the wrong side. All right, there we go. Back it up. Walk back to this switch so we can shove these in. Listen to that squeal. Kind of cool. Alrighty. And then we will stop it right there. Perfektenschlag. Now we're going to shove them forward. Now we just got to shove them far enough so that, you know, this track is clear. That's what we got to do. I had such confidence I threw that switch the right way that I didn't even look to see if those things are going to nail me in the back. Get that knuckle right in the small of your back, boy. That'll ruin your whole day. All right, that should be good right there. Beautiful. They're all in. Yes, they are. Nice. Then we're going to do this. Yes, we are. Then we're going to do that. And then this. Okay. Back it up. No, one more. There we go. Then we're going to run down this track so we can gauge where to stop this. There we go. Get a nice view of the engine there. Beautiful. There it is. And we are going to stop it right here. Nice. Wrong side again. We're going to turn this on. The old handbrake. Do this. Do this. Continue backwards. Then we're going to walk over to this one here. Doing some logging. I feel like Paul Bunyan, except that Paul Bunyan didn't drive a train or do any of this. He actually cut the stuff down, right? I feel like Casey Jones. That's the right character. All right. Pull the train back up to here. Now, I disconnect them here because there's no sense in pushing them up to loading area 2, as I got to come back this way anyway. We'll pick them up on the way back, which is why we laid them off on that track there. In case you were wondering. I don't know if other people do that or not. I do. Get on here. But you know what? Oh. There we go. We're going to stop the train right here because I'm looking over at the time. We ain't got none left. No. There we go. Here we go. Okay. Okay. So, this is kind of a nice screenshot right here for the whole episode, isn't it? Anywho, that is all for episode 12. Episode 13 will come out, I don't know, about a week and a half, 2 weeks, somewhere around there, because I'm running so many series now. Why don't you like? Why don't you subscribe? Why don't you leave me a comment? If you don't like the fact that all this steam escaping right here it's just lost energy, well, this just may not be the channel for you.